Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my new channel, Funfinder. For the first video I wanted to upload something interesting. So what's more interesting than the moon landing itself? The one which changed the course of history, as we know it. Before we get into the details, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Apollo 11 launch.
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower cleared.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading. Plus 30 seconds. Roll complete and pitches program.
While the whole Apollo 11 mission runs in the background. Let's get into the details. The United States Apollo 11 was the first manned mission to land on the moon, on the 20th of July, 1969. There have been 6 manned U.S. landings between 1969 and 1972, and also numerous unmanned landings. The first lunar landing crew are Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. Neil Armstrong set foot on moon at 10:56 p.m. and Buzz Aldrin at 11:16 p.m. Lot of people have a question. Like, how many countries have been to the moon? Only 3 countries have ever soft landed on the moon. The United States, the USSR, and now the China. Unfortunately, landing on the moon in the 21st century is still a pretty big deal. The Apollo 11 space mission, commanded by Neil Armstrong, took 3 days, 3 hours and 49 minutes to reach the moon, after launching from the Earth. Please enjoy the raw footage of Apollo 11 landing on the moon. And don't go away, because the conspiracies and the theories are still ahead. After the lunar liftoff, on 21 of July at 1:54 p.m., the got splashed down to Pacific Ocean. On July 24 at 12:54 p.m. Although there is a documentary proof, still it was presumed to be a hoax. Here's the explanation. According to the polls in 2012, approximately 20% of Americans didn't believe that the Apollo landing was real. The general theory behind this is that the US government wanted to claim victory over Russia in the race to space. And so with the help of the director, Stanley Kubrick, the Apollo landing were filmed in the studios. Many have found the flaws in the photographs and film proving this theory. However, others claimed that there are some logical explanations to these flaws. Here are the top 5 list of moon landing conspiracies. Number 5. The Wavy Flag. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin planted this American flag on the moon, and the ripples can be clearly seen moving through it, flowing in a gentle breeze. The problem with these is the moon has no atmosphere, and therefore nowhere to create breeze. But NASA claimed that there are several reasons for this, such as the flag was attached to a horizontal crossbar on the top which enabled it to be open, and the waving effects were caused from the vibrations of pushing the stake into the ground. Number 4. No stars in the sky. In the photos of the moon landing, no stars can be seen in the sky. Without the atmosphere, the common belief is that the sky will be filled with them. But NASA claims that there is an easy explanation to this as well. They say it is a phenomenon which also happens on Earth. According to officials, the light from sun that hits the pale surface of the moon will reduce the intensity of light emitted by stars. Hence no starry skies. Because of the pale surface, this cannot be seen by cameras or not even by our naked eyes. This even happens in some of the brighter cities at night. Number 3. Multiple light sources. There's only one major light source for moon. That is sun. Yet in some pictures it shows multiple light reflections, which made many to believe that it was studio lights and proved to be an hoax. There's no further evidence to support this. Number 2. No blast crater underneath the lunar landing module has raised some suspicions as well. The theory being that had the NASA truly landed on the moon, because the blast crater from the exhaust would be visible. None of the video footage shows this. One of the explanations is that the module has landed on the solid rock covered by lunar dust. NASA also says that the lunar module was not powerful enough to create crater, even here on Earth. And as per the dust, to say that it is completely undisturbed is inaccurate. In fact, there are slight discolorations are visible while looking at a close-up. The real reason why dust wasn't undisturbed is because of the absence of atmosphere. Number 1. The sea rock and similar backgrounds. A popular photo of a moon rock has circulated that appears to have letter C, leading to believe that it was marked for a production set. And everyone believed that it was Hollywood director Stanley Kubrick who faked the moon landing for NASA. The explanation to this is that it is most likely to be on a photocopier, such as stray hair, and the original photo apparently has no such symbol. And about the similar backgrounds, there was a picture which was taken at the time of Apollo 15, which looked similar to the first photo. Though the pictures were taken at fair distance from one another, they look similar, leading the photo backdrop was duplicated. However, NASA states that the first photo was taken at Station 8 and the second at Station 9. Both stations are 1.9 kilometers apart, and officials also say that they both capture the same pictures because of the same geometrical formations. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and comment, share and especially subscribe. And also please tune in next week to watch the episode 2. Thank you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then.